Hi everyone, now we're going to be doing my vintage glams. It is the 5th look in my palette series and I hope you enjoy. The light's moving a little bit so I'm kind of okay, but my eyes are really squinty and sensitive. It's such a hot and bright day, I can't get over how gorgeous it is. Okay, let's go. Get that brush fur off my hand. Right, so we're going to start with the eye primer. And I'm just going to dip in a bit of both. There's nothing wrong with having a bit of both on you. So off we go. And I really hope you enjoy. Just going to get that on all over the eyelid. This is just really good at helping the colours stick. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but I love to use primer. And I always have done, to be honest, in all my videos. So, because I just feel like you get a better outcome. When you don't use the primer, you've got nothing for the colour to stick to. And with a lot of colours from a lot of brands, you'll find that you just don't get what's on the jar. But if you use the primer, you find you do. So, let's hope you enjoy. Okay, we're going to start with a beautiful colour. This is Petticoat Pink. That's that one there. And it's really hard to see the colour, but let's hope you can when you get up close. It's pink, almost like a vanilla pink. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to gently swoosh that all over my eyelid. It's a very neutral colour, but it's so beautiful. Now when I done this kit, looking at the colours, I thought of Boudoir, and I was going to call it Boudoir Hues, but I decided against it. Went for Vintage Glams instead, because Vintage Boudoir, they're all the same thing to me, and they all kind of inspire each other. Very vintage looking colours in here, and it's a gorgeous palette. Just stick that on, and then dip it on more on this side as well. Now I'm going to try and make sure that the mirror doesn't do that, because then you can't see, so I'm going to try and keep an eye on both. So I'll just get that in. As you can see, the light's coming round, look. Ooh, it's too much, it's so bright. It is changing as well, because when I first started the look today, it was right around the back of the buildings, but now it's right around the front. So bring that right the way up. The good thing about this colour is it can be used as a highlight, so you can have a little bit on your cheek, look. And move around here. So you can have a bit on your cheek. It just gives a beautiful glow. See? We'll have a little bit on here as well. Because we're going to be mixing colour anyway, so it doesn't really matter. A little bit under this as well. And you want to come down and see. This is where the light would catch naturally, just across the top of the cheekbone. And then we're going to use a beautiful red wine, and this is just gorgeous. Now I picked this colour because it's really purpley and sumptuous looking, and it's gorgeous for an evening colour as well. Like for evening looks, it's nice to go with the dark, glamorous violet or purple and keep it neutral for the daytime. It's still not completely zoomable. I'm going to say zoomable as my glamorous, but if you can just see there, it just adds a bit of depth and it's beautiful. And once you blend it out, if you blend it out all the way properly and a little bit overdone, you can get it to look like a gorgeous everyday smoky look with this purpley colour. Now we're going to have to be quick because the light's going, and I want you to get to see it in daylight. These are all going to you're going to look like this in daylight, put out. So we're going to make sure that we get everything in. None of it looks wrong. And keep going in there again because it's the way we're going. So we're going to bring it right up into the eyebrow bone, into the inside of the eyebrow. Same on this side. We're just going to bring it up into the eyebrow area again. So you want to just get right into the inner corner of your eyebrow. That's where we're going to bring the colour. Mix it up a little bit. There's some beautiful smells wafting through this window. I've got 1 minute, like a kebab smell of the streets, and then a bakery smell. Absolutely gorgeous. I've done that right up and around. And then after this, I've got a beautiful video for you, and it's going to be on top of the roof. And it's an exciting video to me because it's the product launch video, and it's to let you know that everything's going live. So you'll see that soon. It's more exciting than my usual bedroom videos. So you've got your purple on. I'm going to stick the black on, the Raven Black Fluid line. Just that one there. I've had a good play with it. It looked almost yellow there because of the light, but it's not, I promise you, it's black. So let's hope I do this right. Steady your little finger, gently shut your eye a little bit and then pull. Go close to the lash line. I think we'll go a little further in now. I'm going to do the same on this side. Steady your little finger. And bring it out a little way. It. Bring it out a little bit longer. Now for the bottom, I'm going to be using a mixture of the red wine, and then I'm going to bring it into the inner corner. Have a little bit of the silver slippers to line the inside of the eye. Side. See, the wind's blowing in and everything's dropping off the walls behind us. They're going to think I've come in here and ran around like a Tasmanian devil by the time the wind's finished. Now, take the same brush, and I'm going to dip it in Petticoat Pink. Just have a little bit of it on the bottom. This is a beautiful evening look. And I'm going to put a little bit of the silver slippers, which is that one there, and they're all looking very yellow in my palettes, but they're not, it's a light. A little bit of silver slippers on the inner corner, just there, just to kind of lighten the look, and it makes it look really pretty. It's just a little light look. Oh, sorry you had to witness that. But it just gives a beautiful shimmer to the inside corner. I've been applying makeup, taking it off, putting it back on, putting it back off, and you always get that and a bit more. Oh dear, I do apologise, but it happens. And if we pretended it didn't, we'd all think, oh, we're freaks when it did happen. So you get to see it all here. But yes, it's not pretty. So you've got a nice highlight on the in corner of the eyes as well. Now the blush is beautiful, and it's called Berry Cream, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to get that. Remember to dab any excess off. Just smile, and bring it back into the cheekbone area, and then into the hairline, so you've got no gap. Tap it off on the back of the hand. Smile. Just bring it back into the cheekbone area again. And it just really makes it beautiful. Swoosh it right back. And you see, I've got your highlight on there, it looks just beautiful. Complements the peach. It's not peach, it's more pink actually. It's like a peachy pink. But it complements that with the pink petticoat colour. Now I'm going to do the lips. And I'm going to be using this one here, which is Love Bite. This is going to be the liner. Now it's very, very neutral. They're just basically a sheer stain. So if you wanted, you could just put this on, you wouldn't have to put anything else on. Ooh, these brush hairs, they're all over the place. I've cleaned my brushes that much today that I've got brush hair everywhere. Now for the lip colour all over, Champagne Kiss. This is such a gorgeous colour. It's like a frosty golden peach. Let's get the mascara on and then we're all done. So, woo! Tip your head back and just give your lashes a bit of a tickle from root to tip. Now the sun's coming right round at us, so I'm going to move here slightly. Can you hear everything blowing off the walls? It's terrible. So not only is the stuff blowing off the walls, the pins that were sticking the stuff to the boards and the walls are coming off and all. So I'm going to have to be careful walking around here. I'm going to get progged through the foot with me. A pin or a nail, something like that. I'm going to have to get on my hands and knees and go searching for them all before I go walking. There you go. So you just tip my head back. Just give each lash a good tickle with the wand. And it just means that by tickling it, you're going to pick up all of the colour from the mascara, and it's just going to make your eyes look really vampy. Now I have lost quite a lot of lashes, so I've got a lot of gaps. So I tend to just go back and forwards, trying to fill it in and move them across. And then by the time I've done that, I end up making them look a bit funny. So ideally, a nice brush to brush them loose comes in handy at the end. But there you have it. Now I think I'm a little bit too zoomed in, so I'm going to zoom you out. There you go. It is my Vintage Glam makeup inspired tutorial. Really hope you enjoyed this one. Next up, I'm going to take it on the roof for sure. That's all 5 palettes done and shown, and I really hope you enjoy. I am absolutely in love with them, and I'm not just saying that. You can, if you buy them, you'll see for yourself, I promise you. If you do, I really want your feedback, like I do on everything on my YouTube. Just tell us what you think, flood it all out. And I even want your honesty as well, because I matter in this company, so I can make things change. And it's important that you've got ears to listen to. So I'm listening. So any feedback, give us it. I'm waiting. And I really appreciate it. and that's it. I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I'm really happy with this look. It's turned out beautiful and everything's quite smooth and beautiful and it's just not too much. I'm really happy. So I'm off now and I'll see you all soon. Zoom zoom.